Hello and welcome to the BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship Final, and it will be Loughborough against Nottingham in a rematch of last year's final. It's Nottingham, the defending champions. They'll defend their title in this BUCS Big Wednesday final. As you see, Loughborough getting introduced to the floor. Lots of promising young talents on this Loughborough side, many of whom are on the men's under 23 and women's under 25 wheelchair basketball pathway. Loughborough with a squad of 7. And we're just going to take a quick break, and you can watch the Subway advert that's coming up.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
And now Nottingham will get introduced to the floor, the defending champions. Again, lots of promising young talent in this squad. A couple of the ones to watch for Nottingham are the likes of George Gray and Matteo Stant. They'll be the main scorers for this Nottingham side. And for Loughborough, I would look to the likes of Tom Harvey and Alex Wilson, as well as Alana Brand and Anna Blees. These two teams will know each other very well. In fact, a few of these players actually play at the same club team in the British Wheelchair Basketball National League. Of course, they met in last year's final. Nottingham came away with a 10-point win in last year's final. They won that game 59-49. So Loughborough looking for some revenge after losing last year's final. Nottingham, of course, looking to defend their title. It's great to see wheelchair basketball a part of BUCS, as it has been for a number of years. Pleasure to be with you on this final. And lots of young talent on both squads from all across the UK. Got representation from Scotland and Wales in this final as well. Two very experienced coaches in George Bates, former world champion and European champion, and Joel Bestwick for Nottingham, two-time Paralympian as well. So lots of experience in the coaching side. And a big thank you to everyone tuning in on the BUCS YouTube channel. As get yourself comfortable as we are about 5 minutes away from tip. And what should be a very good, very close final, much like it was last year.
Wednesday 2026. And our high quality equipment supports students through their higher education supporting journey. Students get 20% off our website, BUCS. And finally, a massive thank you to our headline partners this afternoon, Subway. Don't forget that Subway are partnering with BUCS to find the first youth initiative to encourage physical activity and support emerging sports across the UK. Subway and BUCS next generation students lead active lifestyles. Watch out across the show in courtyard today, as well as Loughborough training and rugby and a local activity centre. Your chance to meet and make exclusive merch and evening cards.
Okay, we are roughly 30 seconds away from tip in this BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship final between Loughborough and Nottingham. Nottingham, the defending champions, and Loughborough looking for some revenge, as this is a rematch of last year's final. And it's a pleasure to be with you for this final. Lots of young talent from across the wheelchair basketball scene on display here. Some of the absolute best players within the junior setup. As Japes and Gray will get set to tip. And there we go, Nottingham in the green, Loughborough in the purple. Tip is won by the defending champions Nottingham, and here is Stan. Stan finds Gray. A lot of the damage will be being done by those two. Here's Chigumba finding Gray at the top. Gray inside to Humphreys, and it's good to go for Shane Humphreys. First score of the game. And Loughborough back on the attack. Here is Japes. Finds Harvey, and Harvey loses control. Nottingham and chase it down. There'll be Nottingham ball from the sideline. Stan will inbound. And here's Chigumba finding Stan. Stan can't find Gray, and it's intercepted by Loughborough. Great hands. And here is Harvey. Harvey finding Blease. And Blease is fouled by Stan. Loughborough possession from the sideline. In fact, Blease and Stan, they play together for the Jaguars in the National League. And here is Japes setting up outside, can't get that to fall. Stan with the rebound. And Nottingham will look to build on their 2-point lead. Stan drives. And he draws the foul. Foul is on Brand. Her first personal. And Stan at the line. Plays on the Polish senior national team. Makes the first. Second is no good. Rebound by Wilson. And Nottingham have a 3-point lead. Here's Harvey. Harvey surveying the floor. Using Brand as the screen. Finds Blease at the top. Blease lets it fly. It rattles out. And it's rebounded by Chigumba. Loughborough still to score in this game, and Nottingham will look to build on their lead. Stan using Tate as the screen. Will not go. Rebound Wilson. And Harvey once again. Harvey plays in the National League for the Sheffield Steelers. Foul on Nottingham. And Wilson unable to get a hand on it. Blees chases it down. Good recovery. 7.5 to go in the first. And Blees has to fire. That can't go. Rebound by Chigumba. It's been all Nottingham so far in this game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Will be Loughborough possession. A chance for them to get themselves on the board with this play. Blees finds Harvey. And Harvey, a under-23 European champion with Great Britain. Under-23 world bronze medalist as well. And here's Alex Wilson finding Japes. Lovely pick and roll, and Japes can't get the one-handed finish. Nerves perhaps for Loughborough as Gray up the floor to stand. That foul will go against Loughborough. Harvey commits the foul. First personal on Harvey. And a timeout called early on. 6:49 to go in the first. It's Nottingham with a 3-point lead. Loughborough yet to score. But somewhat of a slow start to this final. As of course nerves are all-time high in such a important game. Both of these sides with very experienced coaches. For Nottingham, two-time Paralympian Joe Beswick, and for Loughborough, former world champion and European champion George Bates. It's Nottingham that lead by 3 at the moment, early on in this BUCS Championship final. A rematch of last year's final. Can Nottingham repeat their success, or will Loughborough get revenge? Stan finds Gray. Gray takes his time, can't get that one to fall. Rebound Wilson. And Tom Harvey in control of the ball for Loughborough. Finds Japes, and Japes gets it to go under pressure. Japes, a 5-point classification player, plays for the Aces in the National League. And it's a 1-point ball game. Here is Stan. Stan using Gray as the screen, takes it from outside, it's short. Rebound Japes. And Tom Harvey, he'll be the primary point guard for Loughborough as he lets that one fly. Goes off the back iron. Rebound Stan. Stan finds Humphreys. Humphreys fading. Can't get that one to fall. I imagine both sides very nervous at the moment. Here is Gray, the big man inside. Gets that one to go. George Gray, another member of that Great Britain under-23 squad that won the European title in 2024. Nottingham now have a 3-point lead. Blees finds Wilson. Wilson back to Blees. Blees wide open. Can't get that to fall. Rebound Humphreys. Both sides just looking very nervous at the minute. And here is Chigumba. Stan. Over to Gray. Gray fouled on the shot. Foul is on Brand. That's her second personal. Third team foul for Loughborough. And here is Gray at the line. Misses the first. Gray, who plays for the London Titans in the British Premier League. Makes the second, and Nottingham have a 4-point lead. 4.5 to go in the first. Blees finds Japes. Japes inside. Can't get that to fall. Again, it was the right look, but Loughborough just unable to convert at the moment. As Humphreys clear lane, gets it to go. Great transition from Nottingham. And they have a 6-point lead. Foul goes against Blees. That's first personal. Fourth team foul for Loughborough. So Japes comes off, in comes Holly Lowndes. And the regular 14.5 classification rule does not apply in BUCS. Teams can play to any classification they like, providing they play a female on the floor. And Gray gets that to go. And Nottingham out to an 8-point lead. Harvey finds Wilson, gets it swatted away. And foul will go against Harvey.
Offensive foul.
Excuse me, sorry, the foul goes against Stan. Second personal for Stan. Wilson fires, and it still won't go for Loughborough. They trail by 8. Just a singular score for them in this quarter. Foul will go against Brand. And that sends George Gray to the line. Makes the first. And Gray has won a number of BUCS Championships finals with Worcester before going to Nottingham to do a Masters. It goes 1 of 2. Nottingham have a 9-point lead. Comfortable for them as this game goes on. Great interception there by Chigumba. And Loughborough just looking flustered. Here's Stan, guarded by Wilson. It'll be Nottingham ball from the sideline. Stan fires, and it will not fall. Rebound Blees. And Loughborough will really need to start to get something going here. Wilson finds Harvey. Blees using Brand as the screen. Blees fires and hits. Much needed for Loughborough. Anna Blees with the score. Anna Blease, who's had experience with the GB senior women in 2023, won a silver medal at the Europeans. And here is Nottingham. Chigumba finds Stan. Stan can't get that to go. Rebound Brand. Here's Harvey. Loughborough ball from the sideline. Blease fires and hits. Back-to-back scores for Anna Blease. And it's a 5-point game. Here's Humphreys finding Stan. Stan swings to Chigumba. Chigumba puts it up and it goes. Sean Chigumba, his first BUCS final appearance, a fresher at the University of Nottingham, plays for the Aces in the National League. And here's Harvey, can't get the reply, but a big rebound from Wilson. Wilson can't get the putback. Nottingham by 7, but a costly turnover. Loughborough ball. And Brand finds Harvey. Blease to Wilson. Wilson back to Harvey, back over to Blease. Good ball movement, but Blease couldn't get that one to go. And we are in the final minute of the first. And nothing but net for Chigumba. Extends Nottingham's lead to 9. Nottingham, they've had a great first quarter. And Loughborough just really look flustered here on home soil. That's going to be the 4th personal foul on Brand. Stan a 3, can't get that to fall. Rebound Lowndes. And Harvey finds Blease. Blease picked up by Gray. Good pick up. Wilson tries to find Blease inside, but opts to pass to Lowndes. Lowndes gets it to go. Much needed for Loughborough. And that will bring an end to the first quarter. It is Loughborough 8, Nottingham 15. A 7-point lead for the defending champions heading into the second quarter. And we're just going to take a short break and we have some adverts for you.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Don't forget, of course, your ticket for this afternoon's Georgia National Game. Also, here's your ticket for the game later on today.
We are about to get back underway. Second quarter action in this BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship final. It's Nottingham that lead by 7 at the end of the first. And Loughborough will have possession. Wilson finds Japes, and Japes gets it to go. So that's Loughborough up to 10 points, so that makes it a 5-point game. And here's Chigumba. Can't get that one to fall. Foul on the play. Foul is on Wilson. That's Wilson's first personal foul, first team foul for Loughborough in this quarter. Nottingham ball. Here is Chigumba. Finding Gray. Gray with the mismatch. And the big man delivers for Nottingham. Great work there from Gray to hunt down the mismatch. Harvey finds Wilson. Over to Blease. Blease fires and it rattles out. And Stan finds Gray. Gray, it's short. Rebound Lowndes. And Loughborough come back with it. They trail by 7. Here's Harvey. And play will stop momentarily while Lowndes gets back up off the floor. Both the stoppage and play necessary to ensure the safety of the players. And Loughborough will lose a considerable height advantage with Brand sitting on the bench. Of course, Brand on 4 personal fouls early on in this BUCS final. Harvey on the inbound finds Wilson. Back to Wilson. Wilson takes it from the outside, makes it. Much needed score for Loughborough. Alex Wilson has represented both Great Britain and Wales on the international stage. And here is Chigumba. Chigumba fires and hits. He's had a great game for Nottingham so far. Still remains a 7-point lead for Nottingham. It's under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Blease. Blease using Lowndes as the screen. Finds Wilson. Over to Harvey. Harvey. Wilson. Again, wide open. Wilson makes it once again. 5-point game. Chigumba once again, and he is on fire. Sean Chigumba, nothing but net. Maintains Nottingham's 7-point lead. Harvey, great move, and it will be they call an offensive foul. So it will be Nottingham ball. Second personal on Harvey. Chigumba finds Gray. Gray looks for his options. Finds Stan. Stan back inside to Gray. Lovely move. And the pick and roll is good between Stan and Gray. So Loughborough just need to step up defensively. Harvey finds Blease. Blease from the outside. Can't get that to fall. And Stan up the floor to Chigumba. But it's too much on that pass. And it will be Loughborough possession. They trail by 9, 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Harvey finds Blease. Harvey inside to Japes. Japes underneath the basket, gets it to go. Chigumba finds Stan. Stan using Tate as the screen. Over to Gray. Chigumba able to keep a hand on it. Stan has to fire, is unable to beat the buzzer. Good defensive pressure there from Loughborough. And Nottingham call a timeout. They lead 23-16. Just over 5.5 to go in the first half. Still remains a 7-point lead for Nottingham. A lead that they amassed primarily in the first quarter. As Wilson will inbound for Loughborough. Wilson finds Blease. Harvey inside, good to go. And Harvey makes it a 5-point game, 2-possession game. Stan. to Gray. And play stopped as Stan falls out his chair. Nottingham ball from the end line. Chigumba will inbound. Fires, and it will not fall. Harvey finds Wilson. Wilson inside. Too hard off the glass, and a rebound from Gray. And Japes tried to get the steal. Was unsuccessful, and it will be Nottingham ball. 5-point ball game. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Chigumba finds Humphreys. Lovely give and go. And Humphreys with the finish. Excellent two-man game there between Humphreys and Chigumba. And here is Loughborough. They still trail by 7. Blease finds Lowndes. Lowndes, baseline, can't get that to fall. And Nottingham come away with it. Humphreys unable to keep it in play. Loughborough ball. A bit of a miscommunication there on that pass. That's Harvey. Will find Wilson. Back to Harvey. Harvey sets himself up. And again, it will not fall. A little bit too much hesitation there from Tom Harvey, but big rebound there from Anna Blease. Here's Wilson. Finding Japes. Japes one-handed, gets it to go. Back to a 5-point game. 2-possession game. 3.5 to go in the first half. And Gray with the immediate reply. Keeps Nottingham ahead by 7, and it's that 7-point lead that Loughborough have been unable to escape. Nottingham's 7-point lead. Try their hardest, but seems like every time they score, Nottingham has an answer. As the shot is unsuccessful for Blease. Here's Stan. Stan can't find Humphreys, but it will remain Nottingham possession.
Previous point scorers for Nottingham yesterday, 24. Andrew James, George Gray, the last national visitors.
Stan inside. Lovely work from the Polish international. Puts Nottingham up by 9. Wilson is fouled. Foul is going to go against Gray, so that's an and 1 for Wilson. And he'll get a chance to go to the line for a bonus bucket. Alex Wilson from Deganwy in North Wales. He's a under-23 European champion with Great Britain, as well as an under-23 world bronze medalist in his final year at Loughborough. Good for Wilson. And it's an 8-point ball game, 2.5 to go in the first half. Excuse me, 6-point ball game. And here's Harvey. Finding Lowndes, lovely transition for Loughborough. And Lowndes makes it a 4-point ball game. Here's Tate finding Chigumba. Harvey with the interception now. Chance for Harvey to make this a 2-point game. Harvey, the layup is good. 2-point ball game. Loughborough are back into this. Great. Almost gets it swatted away, but I think he was looking for the foul, didn't get it. Gets the 2-pointer to go anyway. So 4-point lead Nottingham. Here's Lowndes. Lowndes. That's it blocked by Stan. Great hustle there from Chigumba to get the rebound for Nottingham. Final minute of the first half. Stan. And it's blocked by Japes, but it will be Nottingham possession. 12 on the shot clock for Nottingham. Gray with the mismatch over Blease. He takes his time and it will not go. Lowndes unable to get the rebound. It'll be Nottingham ball. They'll get a fresh 14. This will be a chance for them to capitalise. Gray inside, the big man once again delivering for Nottingham as they are up by 6. Japes inside to Harvey, and Harvey gets it to go. And that'll be the end of the first half. It's a 4-point ball game. Loughborough 29, Nottingham 33. Loughborough have come back into this game at the end of the first half, and it's a 2-possession game. We're going to take a short break. Be back with you soon.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
Yeah, why do you think it's important that sport's fair?
Because everyone works hard to be professional, so it should be fair because everyone's worked hard to get to the same place. There shouldn't be imbalances.
Sport's all about competition, respect, having integrity. And that's what you've highlighted there.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.
punch in attack. Here's under the post. Loughborough tiptoeing on the touchline. But there is so much space here for Oscar Wilson to bury Loughborough Rugby Parade. The dream of the Super Rugby Milk Championships. If you want the drama, if you want history, well, right here, the BUCS stops here.
start of the second half of the Sunday BUCS Mixed Wheelchair Basketball Championship final. Let's welcome back both teams in onto the floor. Let's welcome back Loughborough University and the University of Nottingham.
So we are about to get back underway. Second half action. It's Nottingham with a 4-point lead at the moment. Here's Chigumba looking to extend the lead. It rattles out. Rebound Harvey. Chance for Loughborough to capitalise here. As Alana Brand is back on the floor for Loughborough. She's got one foul to give in this game. It's Lowndes. Can't get that one to go. Nottingham, they lead by 4 at the moment. Stan finds Humphreys. Humphreys can't get that to fall. Rebound Blease. Blease finds Wilson. Harvey. Wilson at the top. Wilson gets it to go. Lovely shot from the top of the key there from Alex Wilson. And it's a 2-point ball game. We are in for an exciting second half here in this BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship final. Here is Gray finding Stan. Stan fires and hits. Stan electric for Nottingham, the Polish international. Harvey finding Blease, baseline, and it's good to go for Blease. Blease, who's also the captain of the Loughborough Lightning Women's Premier League squad. And Stan once again with a chance to extend Nottingham's lead. Here's Humphreys. Humphreys fires and it will not go. Harvey with pace finds Lowndes. Lowndes can't get it to fall. It remains a 2-point game. Costly miss there from Loughborough, and here is Gray to clean up for Nottingham. Back to a 4-point game, and Gray just signalling to his team to calm it down. 4-point game. Blease to Wilson. Harvey, Wilson. Wilson fires, and it will not go. And it will be Nottingham ball from the sideline. Just over 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nottingham by 4. Nerves at an all-time high here in this BUCS final. Stan. Chigumba. Gray. Over to Stan. And Stan gets it to go. 6-point lead, Nottingham. And a response is needed for Loughborough if they want to get back into this. Brand finds Blease. Blease at the top, left wide open. And an offensive rebound. Harvey gets it swatted. Possession stays with Loughborough. 11 on the shot clock. They trail by 6. And here's Chigumba on the fast break. Gets it to go. And Nottingham back up by 8. Harvey fires. It will not fall. And Nottingham once again look in control. Here's Stan. Stan makes it a 10-point lead for Nottingham as we approach the halfway mark of this third quarter. And Loughborough, after showing some fire towards the end of the half, they're seemingly looking lost once again. They trail by 10. They lost the final by 10 last year, and of course they will be looking for revenge. But right now, the reigning champions Nottingham looking on top right now as they're up by 10 as we approach the halfway mark of the third. And some phenomenal talents being shown across the board on both sides. Matt Stan, of course, the Polish international. Sean Chigumba, who's a fresher at Nottingham Unit. He's one of the bright young talents to come up through the GB Junior programme. And for Loughborough, of course, you've got Tom Harvey, Alex Wilson, Alana Brand, Anna Blease, Holly Lowndes, all with either GB under-23 men's experience or GB under-25 women's experience. And the pressure is now on for Loughborough. They trail by 10. 5:50 to go in the third. Wilson at the top. Much needed for Loughborough. Brings it back to an 8-point game. Can they get a stop? That's been their Loughborough's issue all game, is they're just seemingly unable to stop Nottingham from scoring. Tate inside, it's good to go. Tate, who plays in the National League for the Leicester Cobras. And Nottingham back up by 10. Harvey. Fires, and it doesn't go anywhere. And Loughborough clearly getting frustrated as this game goes on. Nottingham with a 10-point lead at the moment. Chigumba finds Stan, lovely pass inside, but Stan can't get it to go. Rebound Brand, and it's intercepted by Gray. Picked up once again by Harvey. Great hands from Harvey. Harvey finds Brand. Brand at the top. Her first score of the game. And Brand, one of the rising prospects in the GB Under-25 women's programme. Plays for the Aces in the National League. And the foul's going to be against Nottingham. Eight-point ball game. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Harvey. Wilson to Blease. Blease fires and hits. 6-point game. Stan up the floor directing traffic. Stan finds Gray. The big man is under pressure. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound Blease. And can Loughborough come back? The deficit is 6. Lowndes underneath. Can't get that to fall. Gets their own rebound. And it will be Nottingham ball. Timeout called. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third. 6-point game. Nottingham still maintain their lead. As Blease will get a wheel change. Good thing that happened in a timeout and not in the game. That took me by surprise. Of course, this is a big game for both Blease and Brand. They're playing this game whilst in the midst of a GB women's camp, so they'll be heading straight back to the camp after this. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third. Nottingham with a 6-point lead. They'll have the ball. Stan. Finds Chigumba. Fires and hits. Much needed for Nottingham. The lead is back to 8 for the team in green. Wilson. Over to Harvey, and a miscommunication on the pass. That's a costly turnover for Loughborough. Eight-point ball game, and Loughborough now pressing. It'll be Loughborough ball. So Loughborough now being tactical, trying their best to come back from this deficit, but they have struggled all game. They didn't particularly have the best start, but they'll certainly fight to the end. Here's Harvey finding Blease. Blease to Wilson. Wilson drives. Wilson can't get that to fall. A big offensive rebound by Brandon. Brand with the putback. And there is the height advantage of Ilana Brand. He also had a phenomenal season for the Loughborough Lightning in the Women's Premier League, averaging 28 a game for the Lightning. And here is Gray. Gray just adjusting his straps in his chair. It is a 6-point ball game. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. 2-possession game. Harvey tried to get the interception, and Harvey gets knocked out his chair, so Nottingham now with a 5-on-4 advantage. Harvey back into it. Harvey foul will go against Lowndes, and that will send Gray to the line.
Foul calls on number 11 on Lowndes. First personal foul, first team foul of the quarter.
Third personal on Lowndes, first team foul for Loughborough. So Gray at the line, and these are big time buckets for the big man, George Gray, native of Winchester. Misses the first. And the second. Big rebound there from Wilson. Stops it falling into the hands of Stan. And Loughborough, they trail by 6. Brand works away around, finds Harvey. Harvey over to Blease. Blease inside to Wilson. Wilson gets it to go. 4-point ball game. It's back to a 4-point ball game. Minute and change in the third. And Nottingham get it over the half. Here's Humphreys. Humphreys finding Stan. Stan and one. A massive and one for Stan. A huge and one for Stan there. Foul is on Wilson. His second personal. So a chance for the bonus bucket for Stan. So this could make it a 7-point ball game once again. Stan at the line from Okocim, Poland. Misses the bonus bucket. It remains a 6-point game. Harvey. Harvey with pace. Guarded by Stan. Blease wide open. Blease can't get that to fall. Rebound Gray. 6-point game. 2-possession game for Nottingham. And Gray, that is too easy for the big man. Gray once again putting Nottingham up by 8. Harvey. Harvey drives. Harvey! The layup is good. And that is class from Tom Harvey. 3 seconds left for Notts. And that will bring an end to the third quarter. It is a 6-point game in favour of Nottingham. Nottingham 51, Loughborough 45. A 2-possession game at the end of the third. And everything to play for in this final 10 minutes. As we're going to take a quick short break.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.
And it's all or nothing to play for in this BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship final. Nottingham have a 6-point lead at the moment. And Nottingham looking to defend their title. Loughborough looking for revenge after losing last year's final. But two of the absolute best teams in the BUCS Championship. A ton of young talent on both sides. And it's a great spectacle to watch. And I expect it to be a very, very close fourth and final quarter. And of course, the big factor for Loughborough, of course, Brand on 4 personal fouls. She's just got 1 foul to give for the remainder of this game. And Harvey will inbound. And of course Loughborough have home court advantage. And the ball is kept in by Wilson. Wilson finds Harvey. Possession stays with Loughborough, 13 on the shot clock. Loughborough trail by 6. Harvey. Inside. Can't get that to fall. A chance for Nottingham to extend their lead. Here's Stan up the floor to Humphreys. Humphreys finding Tate. And Tate can't get that to go. Be Loughborough possession. Very intense final quarter. Loughborough trail by 6. 2 possession game. Here's Harvey. Blees. Wilson. Harvey. Wilson. Under pressure, it's short. Rebound Humphreys, massive rebound there. And it will be Loughborough possession. And George Gray just disagreeing with the referee's call there. And Bestwick just signalling for his team to calm it down. Loughborough will have possession. Almost a minute gone here in this 4th and final quarter. Wilson, Harvey. Harvey. Inside to Wilson. Wilson. One-handed. Can't get it to go. Rebound Gray. Loughborough really need to capitalise and make some of these shots if they want to come back from this. Meanwhile, here's Nottingham finding Chigumba. And what a lovely, lovely play between Stan and Chigumba. Chigumba once again with the finish. Nottingham by 8. 8.5 to go. Wilson. Over to Harvey. Harvey. Blees. Blees at the top. And it's good for Blees. Back to a 6-point game. 2 possession game. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Blees. So Nottingham will get 2 shots. Gray will go to line for 2 shots. And they will get possession back. This could be crucial for the side in green. Second personal on Blees. That's a big call. Possibly a game deciding call there. These are big time buckets for George Gray. Gray recently secured Eurocup 2 finals qualification with London. Won his group in the preliminary stages. He makes the first. This could be a deal breaker for Nottingham. As they're up by 7, chance to go up by 8, and they will get possession back. And Gray makes no mistake from the line. He's having a phenomenal season for London Titans in the British Premier League. Really emerging as one of the top key talents in the UK, as is that man Chigumba. Nottingham by 8. A chance for them to go up by 10 here. Stan fires. It's short. Rebound Brand. Harvey a 3. And it's good. Harvey drains a 3. First 3 of the game. And it is a 8-point game. 5-point game, sorry. As Chigumba fires and it will not go. 5-point game, 2-possession game. Foul is on Gray. So that 3 could very well change the tide in this game. Tom Harvey keeping Loughborough in this final. Of course, this is Harvey's last year representing Loughborough. Harvey finding Blease. Brand inside. Brand gets it swatted away. Possession will stay with Loughborough. 13 on the shot clock for Loughborough. Wilson to Blease. Brandon Blease working together. It will not fall for Blease. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Nottingham by 5. Humphreys to Chigumba. Humphreys. Stan, sorry. Inside to Tate. Tate can't get it to go. And here's Wilson. Chance to make this a 1-possession game. Harvey. To Blease. Blease can't get that to fall. Rebound great. And Loughborough just unable to capitalise on these shots. Stan. Gray. Chigumba. Stan. And Gray fading away. Fouled on the shot and one. And that again could be a game changer. Another foul on Blease. Timeout called. Loughborough. 6 minutes to go. They trail by 7. And Gray will go to the line for a bonus bucket after this timeout. And Loughborough will have to get very, very tactical if they want to stay in this. Gray at the line. This could put Nottingham up by 8. Make it extremely difficult for Loughborough to come back from this. He's unable to get the bonus bucket to go. Loughborough trail by 7. It's been that number 7 that has been in favour of Nottingham. They won the first quarter by 7, and they've maintained a 7-point lead for the majority of this game. Blees fires, and it will not fall. Rebound Stan, and a chance for Nottingham here to seal the deal. Humphreys finding Stan. Chugumba. Stan inside. Lovely from Stan. And that puts Nottingham up by 9. 5 minutes and change to go in this BUCS wheelchair basketball final. Harvey, guarded by Gray. Finds Blees. Blees to Wilson. Harvey. And Harvey takes his time. It will not fall. Stan, guarded by Harvey. Chugumba fires, and it will not go. Harvey finds Wilson at the top. It's short, gets his own rebound. And this time it's good for Wilson. 7-point game, just under 4 minutes to go. Technical foul will go against Loughborough. And Stan gets the bonus bucket. That puts Nottingham up by 8. And Nottingham, as the clock runs down, the chances of them repeating their title victory look very, very likely. Here is Chugumba. Fires. And it will not go. Big rebound Gray, and Gray with the putback. And Nottingham now up by 10. Harvey gets it intercepted. Great hands from Stan. And right now Nottingham looking very, very comfortable as Gray finds Chugumba. Stan. Gray has to force it up. Goes off the back iron. And it will be Loughborough ball. Harvey finds Lowndes. Lowndes off balance. And it will be a foul on Stan. 2 to come for Holly Lowndes. And Lowndes, who plays in the National League for Wakefield and in the Women's Premier League for Loughborough. She won the World Silver Medal with the GB Women's Under-25 squad in 2023. Misses both, and it's rebounded by Stan, intercepted by Blease. Technical foul on Nottingham, and that will send Tom Harvey to the line. Unable to get the bonus bucket, but it will be Loughborough possession. As Harvey just looks frustrated with himself there as the free throw hit the front of the rim. It will be Blease on the inbound to Harvey. Blease finds Wilson. Wilson can't get the putback, and Nottingham still maintain a 10-point lead. They are looking very likely to retain their BUCS championship title. Here's Stan finding Gray. Gray gets it to go. And Nottingham by 12, their largest lead of the game. Final 2 minutes. Harvey a three, gets it to go. 9-point ball game. Chugumba. Sets himself up, and nothing there on that occasion. And final minute and a half, and it's looking likely that Nottingham will two-peat their BUCS title. Wilson inside, can't get that to fall. Big rebound, Gray. It's been great work from the likes of Gray, Stan and Chugumba all game. And here's Gray. Intercepted by Harvey. Final minute, Harvey a three, nails it. Six-point game, 48 seconds left. And a foul against Harvey. Fourth personal. Fourth team foul for Loughborough. 44 seconds left in the game. Chugumba finds Gray. Gray fading away off the front of the rim. And here's Harvey. Loughborough will once again look for a three. Harvey sets himself up, guarded by Chugumba. Tough defense here from Nottingham, and a foul. Foul is on Gray. 21 seconds left in the game. 6-point ball game. Fresh 14 for Loughborough. And Chugumba will take a break. In comes Finn Dowd as well. So Nottingham adding a bit of height for the final 21 seconds. Wilson. Harvey. Harvey a three. It rattles out. And that will seal the deal for Nottingham, as they will two-peat their BUCS title. Here's Humphreys. Humphreys finding Gray. Gray, the big man. That gets the and one. Great work there from George Gray. An absolute powerhouse for the University of Nottingham. And one of the brightest young talents from the UK. And it's a 8-point game, 6 seconds left. So Nottingham have repeated their BUCS championship title, as Loughborough will just let this one go. Congratulations to Nottingham for repeating their title, and commiserations to Loughborough. They once again fall at the final hurdle. But some great talent across both teams. What a great game played, and a final ditch effort there from Tom Harvey to try and bring it level. But it's Nottingham that repeat their BUCS championship title. Congratulations to the University of Nottingham. Commiserations to Loughborough. And thank you very much for joining us for this final. It's been a pleasure to call this final, and good luck to all the athletes for the remainder of their university year.
Yeah, yeah.
When Leroy pulled that out.
The whole everyone booed. Yeah, that was really hard because in the moment, from my angle, I thought, fuck, is it?
Yeah.
But then I was like, there's been absolutely zero qualms with the Habs bench. And I was like, oh, then we watched it back. And we only get one angle.
Yeah.
Camera doesn't do it justice.
No, that's cool.
But
Well, very good afternoon, everybody.
it's happened.
It is now
I
time
could just
for
remember
our presentation
calling
here.
it, I just seem like
Beginning the 2026 BUCS
To be fair,
Subway
people do that
Workshop
yeah,
Basketball
yeah.
Championship final
Write that
presentation.
quick before we forget.
It's taking place, of course, as part of BUCS Big Wednesday, celebrating the best of student sport, and bringing together the finals of 58 BUCS knockout competition. A thank you to Wilson as our executive basketball supplier, and exclusive basketball supplier as well. Thank you to our hosts here at Loughborough University, and to the NGB staff and sports advisory winners for all of their support. Thanks as well to our tournament director, Molyneux, and the rest of our volunteers today for all of their work.
And a senior game is 15
At all. So firstly, before we go on our teams, I would like to call upon our officials and team officials to come up and receive their medals, please. So our match officials, first of all, to come up and receive their medals. Thank you very, very much indeed.
I'm so glad we're in here.
Please give a massive round of applause because without these guys, this event is not possible at all. Presenting the medals to our officials, we'll be presenting our medals to us.
And we are about to get underway with the medal presentation. First, the medal is going to the officials. Hopefully this game wouldn't be possible without the officials. So a big thank you to them. Nice to have representation from British wheelchair basketball here today. I recognise that man Grant Wilson very well. And I think we're going to get underway with Loughborough. Will receive their silver medals. And there we see some great young talent from this Loughborough side. Rohan Olsen, Andrew Japes, Alex Wilson in his final year at Loughborough. Great to see where he goes going forward. Alana Brand, one of the top prospects in the women's programme. Holly Lowndes, as well as Anna Blees. And Tom Harvey, also in his final year at Loughborough. Great to see where these the careers of the players will go in the future. And some incredible young talent on both of these squads. Nottingham will receive their medals. Erin Tate, Finn Dowd as well, Adedayo Dada, Shane Humphreys, Sean Shigumba, he's had a great game here today. Matt Stan, phenomenal point guard performance from him. And there is the big man, George Gray. See, George Gray doing a master's degree at Nottingham, so likely will be finished his university career at the end of this year. It'll be interesting to see where his future will take him. One of the bright young talents in the UK right now. And there is Maya Steeples, who couldn't play today. And the MVP will be revealed.
5 assists and 2 steals. Your MVP of the Subway Mixed Wheelchair Basketball Championship Final, number 3, George Gray.
And well-deserved, George Gray is the MVP of this BUCS Subway Wheelchair Basketball Championship Final. Congratulations to George Gray, the MVP of this game. Well-deserved for the big man.
championship glory this afternoon. Modest as ever. Thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, our MVP, George Gray.
And once again, congratulations to the University of Nottingham. They retain their BUCS Championship title for the second year in a row. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to George Gray for winning MVP as well. And we're just going to sign off for just now and leave you with the scenes of Nottingham lifting the trophy. Congratulations to the University of Nottingham, back-to-back BUCS wheelchair basketball champions.
Subway knows a good shawarma is what the people want. So how about one on freshly baked bread with traditionally spiced chicken and of course your fave fresh salad, all topped off with a garlicky minty yogurty sauce. Well, it's just landed, the new shawarma spiced chicken, now at Subway.